Yo, man, this is how to stop smoking weed again in 2021. That being said, I got a confession. I was smoking. It took a lot for me to say that. It took a lot for me to come back on here and say that. Feel me? After, the progress that I made, you feel me? The time that passed. What happened? Where did I go wrong? What happened I wasn't listening to my higher self. Your higher self always tell you the right thing to do. Your higher self always leads you the right way. I decided to pick the weed back up when I got out of jail. So if y'all don't know, I might as well fill y'all in real quick. 2017, I was doing my thing, minding my business as usual. Man, some cats from around my way broke in my crib. So that was December 1st, 2017. I'll never forget that. Friday, December 1st, 2017, 11:05 a.m. My bad, 11:15 a.m. Long story short, that led me to isolate myself a little more. Feel me? When I first started doing it, when I first made the decision to stop smoking, I started recording myself, put it on YouTube. I said, you know what, I'm gonna record my progress and show other people how to do that too. Show people what I'm going through. Feel me? So, in the meantime, so that was in January 2018. January 7th, 2018 was the last day I smoked weed. January 8th was the first day of being clean. So, I fast forward January, was making the videos as y'all see, up until, I wanna say, okay, all right, so January, when I stopped smoking. April, I was about 3 months in. That's when I told y'all, I gave y'all a story on here about my brothers smoking weed in the car and shit, and I almost cracked and all that. Matter of fact, that was a little bit before April, because in April, my two little brothers allegedly caught a body, and now they locked up. You know what I'm saying? And that was in April. May, June, July, I get locked up. You know what I'm saying? So that whole time, still wasn't smoking, got in jail, was in this joint like, damn, it's boring as shit in here. I don't wanna be here, wanna go home, this, that, and the third, motherfucking, so I was in there for 8 months, just about 8 months, something like that. And I get out. So I get out and I get locked up in July 2018. I get out in March 2019. My grandma's birthday was March 13th. I got out March 21st, 2019. So, not long after that, I started smoking again. Why? I can't even tell you why. Matter of fact, I'm lying. I know exactly why. For one, I was happy to be out. Just enjoying life, But that's not the reason why I started smoking. Because when I got out, I started working back at the post office. I started working at the post office, I was doing my thing. I met this girl named Tasha. And Tasha eat edibles. So somewhere along the line, I started eating edibles. I don't know what was the initial first reason why I ate one, but I did. And I was cool with that. You feel me? Like when the very first one I ate, it was like, it was more of a, I ate that joint like, all right, I don't really want to be high. So I didn't really enjoy it. Like I didn't really, So I guess you know how the cycle go. Not too long after that, I ate another one. Then I ate another one. And it just was that from there. So now, how did I start smoking? So me and Tasha goes. It's oh, so now, okay, so this must have been in June, because it was Father's Day. All right, bet. So I got out in March. April, May, June. Damn, I must have started working at the post office like quick. It's June, March 2019. Oh no, March 2020. Bet, I'm tripping. All right, so March. Bam. Okay, I'm tripping. Okay, bam. So, crazy ass 2020 came into play. Bam. So I think when the New Year's got here, I still wasn't smoking. 2020, New Year's 2020. Okay, 2020. I ain't start smoking until June 2020. Okay, now it's making sense. It's making sense now. June 2020 is when I started smoking, because it was Father's Day. Father's Day, my girl took me to a little resort, a little love resort, or whatever it was called. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have nothing. I didn't have nothing to, how you go on vacation and you take your little this and your little that and your little, your whole you dig me, right? I didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just enjoying my time up there with my girl in nature, and I could like, there's animals and shit and deers and shit up there. I was feeding deers and shit. We went somewhere, one of them places, Dollar General or something. One day I grabbed a pack of backwoods, whatever it was, and I rolled that shit up. And I still was skeptical after I rolled up. I'm like, I can't believe I'm about to do this shit. You feel me? Like, this is, yeah, it's a bad job. But in my head, I knew I was gonna do it because I rolled it up. I went to go get the backwood. I knew I already made the decision that I was gonna smoke when I was up there. You feel me? I got up there and realized I ain't had no sauce left. I'm like, oh shit, I ain't got nothing. I'm gonna be bored as shit. I ain't gonna enjoy this shit. So what I do? Grab some backwoods. Gave in to instant gratification. That's the thing right there. Gave in to instant gratification, you feel me? So basically, I started smoking from that day forward, you feel me? And it was like that day, when I was up there, I was smoking, bam. I got home, I don't think I smoked that day, the rest of that day, but I think I probably let a day or two pass before I started smoking again. But the damage was done once I took that puff, that first puff, that one puff. Damage was done, man. So where did I go wrong? I went wrong when I felt as though I couldn't enjoy myself unless I was high. That's where I went wrong at. I went wrong when I couldn't delay the gratification. That's where I went wrong at. I went wrong when I didn't do the most to support my decision. I started finding excuses and reasons why I should smoke instead of why I should keep going. You know what I'm saying? Basically, what I'm trying to say is I started finding reasons. I started finding every reason of why it's okay for me to smoke right now. Why I could give myself a pass. I started finding reasons why I could give myself a pass right now. Feel me? That's the devil right there. No. Find every reason to do the most to support your decision. You feel me? When you finally make the decision to get your shit together, like when you really made your mind up, like when you really like, cool, this is what it's gonna be. This is what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? When you really decide to put your foot down, that's when the devil gonna decide to throw his best shit balls at you. And they gonna stink too. If you just hold your breath while you drive through the tunnel, you will make it to the light, man. So it's like, if you really want it, then do that shit. What the fuck is you doing? Sitting there, letting life pass you by, procrastinating. I don't even want to talk about procrastinating. You know what I'm saying? That's all I've been doing while I was smoking weed. It's like weed is it's the fucking, what's the word, man? Somebody help me out, man. Weed is the poster child for procrastination. Or vice versa. I don't know if I said that right, man, but it is what it is. Feel me? Like, your life, you going nowhere fast, bro. I think I said this before. You going nowhere fast smoking that weed like that, man. Ain't no way in hell you should be smoking that weed like that. Fuck is going on? And I'm talking about myself too, not just you. You feel me? So this is my thing, man. I'm gonna come here with it. If you making the decision to stop smoking, if you think you're gonna make the decision to stop smoking, fuck thinking about it, do that shit, man. You wanna know why? Because that's your higher self talking to you. That's something you're supposed to be doing. Stop doing this so you can get out your own way and unlock these other doors. You know what I'm saying? Doors that wouldn't be open to you if you were smoking weed. You feel me? Was weed in your system regardless. So my whole thing with this, my message is this. Like, even if you're not ready to stop smoking weed fully, if you're not ready to, I ain't mean to say stop smoking, if you're not ready to give weed up fully, I understand that, I feel you. But how about this? Put it down for a little minute until you get your shit together, until you understand, you know, where your life at and what you're trying to do with your life, until you get some certain, you know, until you get your priorities right, you feel me? Put that shit down. And then if you do decide to come back to weed, eat that shit, man. Don't be smoking that shit. Eat that shit, man. The benefits of the weed is like, you kill the benefits of the weed when you smoke. It's like you damaging your lungs. Like, is it really that worth it? Is it worth smoking weed? Is it really worth smoking weed? Is the benefits worth it when you damaging your lungs on top of that? Like, granted, weed for some people helped them out tremendously, you feel me? Now, we're not gonna talk about that smoke is smoke. So if you smoking weed, it don't matter if it's helping you out or not, you still fucking yourself up in a different form, in a different way. So what's the point of that? You feel me? So it's like, eat that shit. Eat the weed, man. Get some fucking edibles. Learn how to make edibles and do it yourself. Or go buy some edibles from somebody else or something, man. Because I know damn well, man, when I stop this time, man, I am not trying to go back to smoking weed at all. My bad. I'm not going back to smoking weed at all. Feel me? If I come back, it's going to be eating edibles, man. And then on top of that, life is a balance. Keep everything in balance. So my understanding of that is, all right, if I'm going to do some nut shit, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to make sure I do some good shit on top of that. You feel me? Life is a balance at the end of the day, man. So you've been smoking all this time. It's about time that you give it up for a little bit. what I'm saying? Then be smart about it if you decide to come back. Don't smoke no more. Just eat the shit. Like I keep saying, eat it. You know what I'm saying? Then keep it balanced. You feel me? Like it's not rocket science. I do understand that it's not as easy. You feel me? It's not as easy just to drop something that you've been doing for so long. I understand that. You feel me? But what I do know, it's a mind over matter. I know that it's a mind over matter thing. So if you put your mind to it, you can do it. And that's not just with stop smoking. That's not just with quitting weed. That's with anything. Anything, man. You think about what you really want to do and fix your mind on that and focus on that, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where y'all. I want to address this too, man, because I do understand that people use weed to like cool down. Like it's like a wind down after work or after whatever. It's like you just mentally, physically winding down. I understand. So to combat that, find something else to reward yourself with. You feel me? Got a better idea. You might not be ready to go cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? You might gotta gradually cut down. But we ain't talking about gradually like over months and shit. No, when I say gradually, I'm talking about like a few days. Motherfucker, you next time you roll that L up, get some scissors, cut it in half. Only smoke the one half. You feel me? And you might, you know what I'm saying, you might fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Players fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody perfect. It's what we do. But keep doing it. It's about the practice of doing it. It's about the, you keep doing the gestures that you want. You feel me? Like it's about, habits. Practicing good habits. You feel me? So if you really want to stop, why don't you start doing shit to stop? Doing shit that supports stop. Why don't you start doing shit to support you quitting weed? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you start doing shit like listening to my videos or cutting shit in half, cutting the L in half, or just isolating yourself from your friends and all that until you get your shit together. So for me, man, this is day one for me. This is day one. I'm gonna do it again. So look, man, I'm gonna just end it right here, man. It's 2021. It's still January. It's January 21st. It's January 21st. So it's a day after the inauguration. So I got a nice little time stamp to know when I stopped smoking. The day after the inauguration was my last day smoking. So got a challenge for you. Make today your last day smoking. And tomorrow your first day of being clean. It's day one for me. So far, that's my progress. So I challenge you. I challenge you watching this video to make today your last day smoking. Tomorrow is your first day clean. You strong enough? So look, right? I'm gonna just give you some things to do. I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna be doing on my time. Basically, like, I've been putting everything off until later, procrastinating. Now, I'm putting weed off till later. Procrastinate on that. How about that? Like, stop giving in to instant gratification and give in to delayed gratification. Find every reason to delay gratification. find every reason to kill instant gratification. Every time you take a puff, it's a puff of instant gratification. Every time you say no, you're delaying gratification. You're a step closer to your goals, man. I feel like every time you take a puff of weed, take a step back. Every time you say no, take 2 steps forward. Sound about right to me. So like I said, this is day 1 for me, man. You accept the challenge? You strong enough? So basically what I'm gonna be doing to kill my time, to replace my urges, whatever you wanna call it, I'm gonna be doing everything that I was putting off. Everything that smoking weed makes you procrastinate. Smoking weed make you procrastinate, man. So all the shit I was procrastinating on, now that I'm not smoking weed no more, I'm be getting all that shit done now. Clean the crib, read some books, do some working out, some pushing up, be learning how to make internet money. And I'm gonna be recording videos for y'all, man. Teaching you how to do shit too. I'm gonna let you know everything I know. You feel me? Well, I ain't gonna let you know everything. Not everything. But I'm gonna let you know basically everything I know. Because why would I tell you everything? And I'm cheating you. Feel me? You gotta do your own research. Do your own you gotta do your own experiments. You're not gonna have the same exact experience that I have, you feel me? Your mindset ain't like mine. So until you fix your mindset, you got a lot of work to do, man. You got a lot of catching up to do. You feel me? I'm sitting here, man. I just keep getting this feeling like I'm about to smoke, like I'm about to, when I'm done recording this, like I'm about to roll some weed up. Bad feeling, man. It's a guilty feeling. Like, let me describe this feeling while I'm here. The feeling is, all right, when you first make the decision to stop smoking, right? And you get serious about it and you rally yourself up to understand the whole thing, or the bigger picture, right? Excuse me. So, oh yeah, you get this feeling of, you know, when you first make the decision to start smoking, you still in the mindset that you used to smoking every day. So certain things you do is going to trigger that, you know what I'm saying, the thing that make you want to roll up. You got to kill that from the jump, from the rip. You got to kill that shit, man. You got to kill that shit from the rip. As soon as you get that feeling, remind yourself, just remind yourself, no, what's the bigger picture? The bigger picture, the bigger picture. You feel me? Bigger picture. Delayed gratification. Keep these words in your head. You feel me? Instant gratification every time you take a puff. Delayed gratification every time you say no. You know what I'm saying? The bigger picture is once you get out your own way, all the doors that open up for you, all the shit that came into your life, all the opportunities you got, all the opportunities you ain't have to pass up. You feel me? It's crazy how the world work, man. Like, when you be doing the things you supposed to do in your life, man, the world work with you, man. Like, some people say, I don't really believe in good luck. I still say it on my mouth sometimes, and I don't really be thinking. But I feel like you're just fortunate, you feel me? Like, you're fortunate because of your mindset. That's my thing. It's like, of course, circumstances and all that, but every person on this earth got the power to change their life, to change the way they living. You feel me? Now, granted, I ain't talking about people who really have legitimate problems, but you know what I'm saying? Everybody got the power to change their circumstances, man. All you gotta do is use your brain, bro, sis. You know? That's all you gotta do. At the end of the day, man, ain't nobody gonna take your life as serious as you would. You feel me? I love saying that. And life ain't simple. Oops. Life ain't easy, but it's simple. You mean? Like, that's real rap, bro. Keep saying, bro, that's real rap. Like, do what you gotta do for your life. This is not even just stop. This is besides stop smoking weed. This is just period, bro. Do what you gotta do for your life. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna take your life as serious as you. So until you take your life serious, I'm not gonna take your life serious. Well, I ain't gonna say me personally because I'm saying talking to you right now. I'm trying to help you out. But nigga, get out your own way, man. Like nobody, you can't keep helping somebody that don't want to help themselves. Feel me? So if you really want to, if it's in your head to stop smoking, that means that's your higher self telling you you need to stop smoking. You feel me? You need to cut it out for a little bit. Cut it out for, a couple months, couple weeks, whatever, man. Give yourself any type of break. If it's that deep, bro, give yourself a 1 day break. If it's really that deep, like if you really fucked up like that, give yourself at least a 1 day break, half a day break. I don't fucking know. Do something though, man. Get your mind right. Get back to what it feel like to be sober. Because once you get over that hump, like I'm telling you from experience, when you first start smoking, you think, oh man, shit about to be boring as shit, man. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like doing that. I don't want to do this. I'm not gonna have fun doing this. I'm not gonna. You feel me? You go through that, but that shit is temporary as fuck. Super temporary. Like it should probably last a week, if that. Like once you get over that initial, once you get over the I don't even know what to call it. It's a mind over matter thing, man. Like I was just living my life with no weed at all. Didn't think nothing didn't feel like, damn, I wish I would smoke. Like, no. You feel me? Now I did have memories of I used to do this when I used to smoke weed, yeah, but then I'm like, all right, let me see how I feel when I don't do it without the weed. Still felt good, you feel me? So my thing is, get your shit together, man. Get the fuck out your own way. Take action. Stop procrastinating. Start pro-actionating. It's a word that I made up. Put the weed down. Pick the books up. I'ma holla at you.